Hello, surprise Saturday stream out of me, everybody. Raiden, reporting for duty. Yo, Metal Gear Solid 2. Only thing I'm playing until we finish it, to make sure we have time for Sonic Frontiers when that comes out, as you know. Last time, we defeated Fat Man, defused him, and stuck a bunch of needles in his head for no reason. You know, just gotta really make sure he's knocked out. Just in case. Gotta put him on ice so that he can be defused. And then we're on a quest. We're on a quest to save the president. Now, we don't know where the president is, so we have to find an informant named Ames. We don't know where Ames is, so we have to find him using a directional microphone and asking literally everybody, "You must be Ames. You must be Ames." Sprint, thank you for the sub. You must be Ames. Welcome back to the Chicken Coop. Grab a nest, get comfy, enjoy the emotes. And, yeah, let's go find that Ames. We just got the directional microphone. We should be able to find him, hopefully. How you doing, everybody? How you doing, Sprint? Did you have a good movie night today? I saw you watched Beauty and the Beast. Was it the classic one, right? I'm hoping it was the classic one. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I've never seen the new one. I'm not gonna let public opinion just like automatically sway me. Or slay me. No! No, not again! Not again! My OBS decided not to work again with the little keyboard shortcuts. Oh! At the very least, the throws go to the right place. Alright, this should at least work. Let's get some Metal Gear Solid 2 in. Yeah! Ba-da-da-da. Woke up to me raiding Foul. I didn't raid Foul last night. I raided Amiibi. I believe that's the first time I raided Amiibi. I met her at TwitchCon. Unless Amiibi raided Foul. I didn't even know Amiibi knew Foul. Small world. Small world. Alright, Sprint. Schedules change, and that's what happens. That goes for everybody who may be watching on the VOD and used to watch me live. That's the nature of streams. They're live, and that's why I archived them, so people can still enjoy the fun regardless. It's hard. It is hard. Oh, what? Oh, that's right. I forgot. I left people just like hanging. Whoa! Just so you know, I realized what the parrot meant by top of locker, top of locker. That's the point of these two guards talking to each other. They're doing a little bit of gossiping about their secret stash. The parrot hears it and tells you where they are. They're at the top of the locker. Here, let me just... Oh shit. What, you don't want the magazine? Ow. I thought I was doing him a favor.
I need some help.
I got him. Send reinforcements.
Oh no.
Understood. Dispatching a backup.
Alright, okay. I was doing y'all a favor. I was leaving you gifts, peace offerings, and this is how you treat me? I know what I'm not wanted. See if I come back again. Ooh, ow. 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 Oh, the elevator won't let me on, huh? Open. 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 Ah! You left me with no choice. Explode. Oh, bodies won't move when there's an elevator. When they're in the elevator. Elevator won't move when there's bodies. Get out of my elevator, dude. There's only room for one in here. Son of a... Scribbles, what's up? Solid chicken, that's me. My gameplay's not very solid right now. Go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. There. Problem solved. You ever just bump into somebody and you get immediately knocked naked. Apparently how this disguise works. Dun dun dun. Perfect infiltration. Ah, this part.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Love that the entire disguise falls off when you get bumped. I feel like in this day and age, they probably have just the helmet fall off. And then Raiden's luscious locks of hair give him away. I wonder, as much as the rumors say, oh, we're getting a Metal Gear Solid 1 remake, we're getting a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. I would love to see what a Metal Gear Solid 2 remake looks like. Because this is the most unique game out of all of them, in my opinion. Be-doop. 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 Wow. I definitely stuffed people in lockers. The good thing about that is they kind of persist. That was not the M9.
There's someone else here. Send backup ASAP.
Oh boy.
Backup unit, head toward B1 and assure
We'll rip that guy.
don't let the intruder into the hall.
Here I was trying to be stealthy. They do need to put this game on a modern console. As cool as it was to get the HD collection on PS3 and just to have every game, literally every numbered Metal Gear Solid is available on the PS3. That's so cool.
Positions. Increase security.
But this is a little inconvenient.
Additional men to B1.
The reason I say that is,
Heighten security in the
as cool as V's fix is that it just properly uses Xbox controllers, you get stuff like that happening. You saw me scroll through the menu and it went up before it went down, so when I went to go use the M9, it went back to the AK. When are we getting Vapor Snake? Well, you know. Any scientists out there, can you verify whether or not Solidus is a real state of matter? We got Solid Snake, Liquid Snake. Why does this game have Solidus Snake? Why is there no Gaseous Snake? They didn't want George Sears to be gassy? Poot poot. Oh! Don't do that, Raiden. They might find you in the locker. Solidus is a Go-Gurt? A Go-Gurt state of matter, huh?
come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
I'd rather have Plasma Snake, if you ask me. Alright, did they already hire a replacement for the guy that died? Yes, they did.
Freeze.
Freeze!
Are you going to shoot me?
Yes. Now, any stupid questions after that? No? Thank you. Now, unfortunately, that's not going to work for the retinal scanner.
Raiden, the retinal scanner does not work on anything but living and open eyes.
I'm working on
Don't
it.
knock the man out either. Be careful.
Don't worry, I'm just getting him out of harm's way while I collect some more doggy tags. Boktai collection? You know what, Scribbles? That's a good point. We need Boktai. We need the sun to be in our hands. I want a huge, like, sensor to be coming out of the Nintendo Switch or whatever console it's on for light sensing. You know, out of all the weird accessories that Nintendo has just built in, are these guys just hanging out? They're on union mandated break? Alright. Don't. Oh. Wait, what? You just totally ignored it. That's right, you know, not everybody's into the same kind of thing. Really? Really? Alright, looks like I should have gotten a different magazine for this guy. Doom.
Freeze.
No!
No!
Please don't.
The other guy in the room can clearly hear what's going on. He just doesn't care. That Carlos guy, he never liked him anyway.
Freeze! Don't kill me.
It's also weird to remember Boktai was a Kojima game. It goes to show how much of an iron grip Konami had over Kojima making Metal Gear Solid games. I mean, you repeatedly hear the story that Kojima didn't even want to keep making them. Every Metal Gear Solid was basically his idea of being his last Metal Gear game. And then it just ends up being that he keeps making the next one, and the next one, and the next one. I wonder if that's why Kojima decided to go balls to the wall with Metal Gear Solid 5, use up all of Konami's budget. Just like, alright, you want me to make a Metal Gear Solid game? You want me to do that? I'm gonna make the biggest Metal Gear Solid you ever did see. Use up all your money. How about that? You like that, Konami? You like that? Hitman 2 back in 2002 had a terrible way of giving your disguise away. Standing next to a guard for a specific amount of time. Or sprinting. Game's great, but the guard AA is too strict. I can get, like, the idea of, hey, wait a minute. This isn't somebody I know, it's just a guy in disguise. That's at least realistic.
Freeze!
But sprinting is a little like, hey, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta sprint. Sometimes you just gotta sprint 6864.
Pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Like, you see somebody sprinting, they should just immediately trust. Solidus is the point between liquid and solid. Okay. A hostage room. You must be Ames. You must be Ames. I must be Ames. Are there any other Ameses I should know about? Meow.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious.
So on my controller,
if you're discovered inside,
the Y
they'll cut
button
off your
is that
retreat
you
and
must
call
be
in
Ames.
Reinforcements. You
Wait,
won't make it out
no.
of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered.
Yeah,
Don your
okay.
disguise and
Then
look for
X
Ames
is
while
the you
deflecting
really
the
are
enemy's
Ames.
Suspicion.
I think. I'm gonna figure this out. But also,
Reporting no problems.
oh,
in
you're the
hall on
reporting
B1.
guy. I
You
can't
shall
take you
withdraw.
out. Of course, of course. Let me assess this room first. Let me see if there's any, like, good places to hide. If I take out the dude patrolling, there's only one, so
Reporting no problems in the hall
actually
on
he's
B1.
fine as long as
You
he's
shall
not around me
withdraw.
when I go check for Ames.
You're Ames, aren't you? You're Ames, aren't you?
Oh, whoa, someone's coming real fast. I'm not Ames. So the game tells you, like, oh, don't call out unless you're really sure. Like, really, really sure. It's actually fine. As long as the guard doesn't hear you, you're just like...
You're Ames, aren't you?
My name's Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
This is a bucket.
You're Jennifer.
What?
Stay away from me.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Water.
Oh, I've been spotted. Azra, thanks for the hydrate. How's it going? too many Ameses. Too many Ameses. Be a real prank if everybody in this room was named Ames. Is there a VR mission in this game?
Ames,
Is it just me? Is that there's the guy following me?
aren't you?
Reporting no problems in the hall on
Feels like he
B1
is.
in the Shell 1 core.
No problem. Is there anywhere I could... Oh, thermal goggles. I'm wondering if there's
Reporting no
anywhere I
problems in
can
the hall on
hide
B1 in the Shell 1 core.
the guard's body. But at least when when the search team comes and tries to find him, they'll just be like, unable to find the AWOL soldier.
You're Ames, aren't you? You're Ames, aren't you?
Oh.
You're Ames, aren't you?
His heartbeat was different. Excuse me? Sir, that was rude? Is that a sign? Is that a sign that you're Ames or just an asshole?
You're Ames, aren't you?
Huh?
Possible hostile sighted. Send backup.
What? Excuse? How did you see me? No, you didn't. Alright, time to take this seriously.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute. What's
Have a-
up with that weapon?
What weapon? No weapon here. Nothing. See? Okay, that doesn't work. That very much doesn't work. Ah!
What the hell happened? Right.
Okay, they just killed me. For a second, I thought they killed the hostages. Alright, okay. Alright. I'm definitely not going to do that again. I never really experimented with this part of the game. Like, what's the best course of action, I wonder, when somebody gets suspicious of you? Earlier in this section, I'm like, a guard went after me like, hey, what's that weapon? I just ran away, but that caused him to call in more backup, so probably not the right thing to do. If I just stand there and let him inspect me, then of course he's gonna get suspicious. So, what am I supposed to do there? Bless, welcome on in. Welcome to my grand performance. Dun dun dun. According to this game, I have killed 2 enemies. Oh, you know what? It probably is the 2 enemies that I let fall off the edge of that one building. Well, I know not to do that again.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're just coming on in. I'm trying to find a hostage by a specific name. They're an informant. Hello?
You're Ames, aren't you?
That's a weird way to say no, I'm not Ames. Alright, I'm just
Reporting
gonna...
no problems in the hall
gonna
on
let him
B1
be.
in the Shell 1 core.
Really sucks to be the guy next to him, though. Hey. Dum bum 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 bum. Dribbles bought a box of double masters for 200. Yo, isn't that cheaper than usual? That's impressive. Heck yeah. Did you get anything good, or did you not open it yet? Cool it. Are you Ames? Are you Ames? Are you Ames? Oh, here we just freeze that P.
Was there a noise just now?
Oh. What was that just now? Ooh, what if I use the books?
Hey, you! Just wait a minute.
Wait for what? I'm leaving a peace offering. What?
Freeze!
Nothing. Nothing! No!
Raiden, is everything all right?
Alright, verified, don't run away. Don't Just run away. Okay. It is normally 300. Got it. I wasn't sure what the price was in Japan. From what I hear, the prices for card games in Japan are a little more competitive because there's just so many card games. Also, you just reminded me. I was gonna talk about this. You know the artist behind most of the Metal Gear Solid art, Yoji Shinkawa? I'd mentioned before, but let me mention it just on stream for anybody who hasn't seen him. I am very much considering buying these. Hello? Is it working? There you go. The special guest Yoji Shinkawa Magic the Gathering cards. There's some decent cards in this little collection. You get 4 of them, all drawn by Yoji Shinkawa. Look at that! This character's named Tezzeret in Magic. He looks just like a Metal Gear Solid boss. Like, I could see Raiden slashing him up in the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance sequel or something like that. Look at that. It's all official. They commissioned him and everything. And you can even buy the cards in Japanese. This is the English set. But you can get them in Japanese if you want. Got Phyrexian Metamorph. That's a card I use in Commander. Tezzeret is a Planeswalker. Skull Clamp. That's a card that's useful in Modern and Commander, no matter what. Like just a cyborg ninja getting a face transplant. Look at that. And the Solemn Simulacrum. If anything, this is the cyborg ninja right here. Just so sad. He's the sad robot that he can no longer be completely human. No longer feel the pain on the battlefield. Never hear about secret lairs. I hope they're available in Japan, Scribbles. Like, this is just 10 out of 10. And you know who else they're collaborating with? Junji Ito? Junji Ito? Freaking Uzumaki and Gyo and Amigara Fault fame. Of course he's drawing a bunch of gross, creepy cards. Carrion Feeder, Doomsday. I think one of those cards was called Plague Spreader. Just 10 out of 10. Both Japanese artists that have a penchant for, like, very sketchy cards with black and white colors. You know. There's only a couple days left to get these. I am absolutely going to buy them. It's just a matter of what else will I buy with them. Let's go find Ames. He might want to hear about my magic cards. Are you Ames? Okay. This time I'll try to leave the book without getting spotted. I gotta watch the guards' patrol route.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
There you go. That'll distract him. It doesn't go that way. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Did you notice it? Oh, yeah, here we go. That'll buy me some time. Yo, Ames, you around here, buddy? You never heard the announcements.
Then perhaps you're Ames, right?
Uh-oh. You heard that. Aha. The other book.
Then perhaps you're Ames, right? Then perhaps you're Ames, right? Then perhaps you're Ames, right? Then perhaps you're Ames, right?
Just systematically ask every hostage. If I were Hideo Kojima, I'd put Ames in, like, a remote corner of the room. So pretty much everybody you try in the middle of the room isn't Ames. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It also looks really close to the Left Alive cover. Is that a manga? Or a movie?
Then perhaps you're Ames, right?
Whoever has a pacemaker. Uh-oh.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute.
Oh, I'm
What
not
are
gonna
you
run
up
away.
to?
I'm up to nothing. See? Just normal soldier. Right? Why am I shaking? Why am I shaking? Alright. So that is the course of action. You just let him inspect you a little bit.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
For Sprint, it's a choice. An artist you respect, admire, or a PS5. ¿Por qué no los dos? Alright, Sprint, I know what to get you for your birthday. Since I know that's in January.
It'd be a huge help if you happen to be Ames.
Here, Raiden getting a little more annoyed every time he finds somebody that isn't Ames. Oh, hello?
It'd be a huge help if you happen to be Ames.
Yeah, huge help. Got him! Finally. I don't think pacemakers beep like bombs. Fat man!
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed
I'll
like a ninja.
give it to you.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
Oh, no. Oh, it's Ocelot. He's cool.
You're here to find out where the president is.
So just watch and learn.
We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
We've run out of budget for the cutscenes with full rigging for the models. Let's just use codec. It's much cheaper.
Are you on?
Right here. Do you
But it
really
also
know where the
plays into
president is?
Almost
that
certainly.
nobody but
He was
you
moved
should
to
be
the
able to
first
hear it
floor
kind of
Shell
thing.
2's core section.
The first floor. The core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
Oh, I
You
gotta
don't
go
think
show
he's
too.
been like the other hostages? A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
Oh,
What
so
makes
the
you so
hostage killing
sure?
didn't actually
case.
happen?
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological
We were told that
data
by the
of
Colonel.
the US president.
It's getting more and more to seem like
Data.
it's like the
The
colonel can't be
president's own
trusted or
vital
something.
signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed.
That's what I've
unless
always wondered
brainwave
about the
patterns and
football.
heartbeats
The real-life
fall within
nuclear
normal
football.
parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of
If
coercion
only the
impractical.
president knows
In
the
other
combo,
words, the login must be made of the president's
then is it
own
the
free
president that
will.
has to reset it?
As a failsafe, the input must also be
So that means in
reconfirmed
this world,
hourly,
like,
even after the initial login.
there must
If
be
a valid
somebody who
confirmation is
programmed the
not forthcoming,
nanomachines to match the
system will
president's
automatically
biosignature.
cancel the
Doesn't that mean
login.
it's possible to
That's
program
why
it to
they can't
somebody
harm the
else's?
president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really
I feel
a
like
new
that's a
model of Metal
security
Gear
flaw.
here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Oh, there's probably
Why
like
would they hide Metal Gear in an
additional
offshore plant?
measures on that. Like if you
Haven't they
program
told you
it
anything?
any other time
The
besides
entire
somebody
thing
like
was planned.
becoming a
The
new
oil spill,
president,
the
then
tanker accident
it just
that caused
doesn't work.
everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
what?
That's him?
Why is he so
Use the
big?
microphone to listen in.
Like Dr. Livesley. I totally want to see somebody make that meme.
Fat man.
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with.
You know, I thought there might be a secret down here. You listen to a door instead of
It's background rechecked, just in
these two.
case.
You think he was working for them?
You can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must... The Patriots.
You can say Patriots.
What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
Password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the...
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Drugs.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Solidus, you don't know nothing about Outer Heaven. I built that myself. I built that myself playing Peace Walker and Metal Gear Solid 5. You never Fulton extracted anybody.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even get...
I'm actually starting to wonder. Is this the scene with the Easter egg?
You.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due. When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
Watched your father
I ran a
die.
case file
Ocelot,
for
you
Shadow Moses,
Ocelot
by
killed
the
her
way.
father.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man...
This is the scene. I definitely... I think when I pointed at this door earlier, I heard somebody go, "Oh!"
Olga,
I should have saved before
Sergei
this.
was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
Olga's got the right idea. You cannot
You
trust
wish.
Ocelot.
I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe, but even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Okay, bye. What?
Water.
Whoa! You need some water.
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
What? You think Ocelot wipes with that hand? He has to tase
There's
it.
something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the
I mean, you're also in the
intruder to
presence
take
of
care
somebody with Big Boss's
Yes,
DNA, just saying. There's an Easter egg where if I point at the bathroom door,
Is
you can
that
hear
really
Johnny from
Solid
Metal Gear
Snake?
Solid 1 having his
That's what he
episodes.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die,
Man,
but he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's him.
two of them.
Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
Did he say willingly?
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Right. Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet.
Get real.
But it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
Get real.
Puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Emma.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
Shutting down the internet.
If the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they
I
plan
don't know, I
to
feel
do
like
is
it might be worth
liberate
it to shut down the internet.
Pull
I
it
say
off
let
the
them
line
launch
and
it.
turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Probably for the best, right?
Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline.
Put the tape back on him.
Search my pocket. Hurry. It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2.
This is my Best Buy gift card. Hurry, use it. It's about to expire. Buy me a PlayStation 5. Uh-oh.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
Ah. AK. They really had an 8-second timer just for that.
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
How did he ask them to remove him if he had a tape on his mouth?
For denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames.
Colonel.
They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
I like how Raiden's guard model still has really detailed eyes.
Failed to carry out your duties.
Uh-oh.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked
Oh
me.
no.
I understand now.
Oh no, it's happening again. Fox. I didn't do it.
Which team are you with?
I didn't do it.
Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself. We meet at last.
That ninja! Getting some flashbacks. Ocelot. Cut his arm off! Do it again! Probably for the best.
Alive.
Hurry, get away.
But you died.
He already died once, he can die twice.
Leave this to me.
The new cyborg ninja. Gray Wolf. I don't have a helmet anymore. Damn. Well, no point in wearing this thing anymore.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
This is the
Apparently.
Colonel that.
We're still
This is
looking
the
into
Colonel
it.
from Metal Gear
I've also
Solid
been
1 that
told
we
the
know.
nuclear
He's
strike
just
was
like a
what the
stranger to me.
terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
He's so cold.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either.
What a
I'm
likely
pulling in
story.
all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient.
Just the way that he just doesn't care about human life like
We can
he
take
did
it
in
that they
MGS1, you
completed
know?
the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for a nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating.
Have I ever
with
looked
them.
at the side stuff that
According
fleshes out
to
Ames?
Ames,
Not really,
yes.
no.
But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's
I don't even
something
know
else
if that's in
going
this
on
version
here,
of the game.
And the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person.
This is the one I
Once they
played
get the
back then.
confirmation for
It's,
nuclear launch,
you know, just the
they'll
version
do
I'm
it.
playing now.
You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the President
As
for
cool as
now.
it is, the PC
All
version, like, it is substance in all its glory. It's just not the same as having the actual, like, PS2 disc. Dun, 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 dun. And having all that documentation that comes with it. Oh, not that one. The left blocker is important. Yeah. There's actually this this game that came out, but it's more like a documentary of the making of MGS2. I think it's literally called The Document of Metal Gear Solid 2. And it's like a making of feature on a DVD, but it's an entire other game. But it only came out on PlayStation 2. I wish they could have included it on the Legacy Collection. Oh boy. Look at me.
Freeze!
I saw you. I saw him. He was trying to betray me. Whenever they do that animation where they slowly raise their hands. Oh no, no, that means they're about to try something. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Do 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 do. There's more. Easy. They call him Revolver Ocelot. They call me M9 ManokAdobo. Oh, it's broken. But I need to get the shell too. I know how to do that. I need to get to the sediment pool. This little slumber party over here. Check him out. After the last stream, I had an epiphany. Like, why am I avoiding playing this game like everybody does? Is there some sort of sense of honor I'm trying to uphold? Why not just cheese it? I have first-person view. This game was designed for it. It's not like I'm playing Twin Snakes. It's fine. The previous story section, the writings that catch up to what happened before. That's from the menu, right? One of them's the book Nastasha wrote. I think I did look at those like many, many years ago. Oh man, I feel bad. They fixed that bridge and I just broke it again. Any mines up in here? So even if I did read it, I've just long since forgotten it. Oh, come on!
It's the enemy! I need help!
Why didn't my chaff grenade go off? Obey. Ames is involved in overseeing Nastasha's work on the support team. So he had a part to play in Metal Gear Solid 1? Oh, retcons. There's a trope for that on TV tropes. It's called Remember the New Guy. Like somebody written just for this new media. Oh yeah, they were involved in the original thing all along. You just never heard about them. Making sure she doesn't say too much.
Something over there.
Uh-oh. Oh. Ah, shoot.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to Strut E. Exercise extreme caution.
Alright, I have a level 3 security card now. It's not gonna give me total access, but I have access to specific things. One of them being Strut 2. And I kind of want to backtrack to previous doors to try and remember what else I have available to me. A little bit of the downside of the design of this game compared to Metal Gear Solid 1.
Nothing here.
When I play Metal Gear Solid 1, I kind of just already know from the on the back of my head, on the top of my head, where what doors. Oh, come on!
It's the enemy.
Where each door of each security level is. I just don't get that with this game because every strut kind of looks the same. That's not totally true. I do know. I do recognize specific rooms here and there, but it's hard. It's not as unique. Go sleep. Oh no, they're starting to get heavier equipment. I would have been worried about that if the M9 wasn't able to penetrate that helmet, apparently. Down, boom, boom, down. I think it would be worth it, because I did actually buy a copy of the documented Metal Gear Solid 2. It might be worth it to show off the contents of that disc. Because while a lot of people have streamed Metal Gear Solid HD Collection and Legacy Collection, I can't really think of anybody that streamed the document of MGS2, you know? Kind of predates the streaming era. I feel like that's the benefit of retro streaming. When a new game comes out, everyone is all excited to play it on release. So there's always somebody that plays every new game.
Nothing here.
Freeze. Mo.
Mo. I probably shouldn't tranquilize the report guy, but it's fine as long as I get out of here. Boom, 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 boom. Got him. Dramatic reading stream for previous story. If it only didn't take so much time. That's the thing I always have to be aware of. Like, how much time does everything take when playing certain parts of certain games, when playing extras and whatnot? Because reading text does take time.
Pliskin, where have you been? Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
I have binoculars? Probably should have been using them. Sem.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
All its 5 pixels of texture. It would help if I had a sniper. Can I get one somewhere? Probably, actually. Maybe, who would know?
Don't try to shoot out control units with a handgun when the distance is too great.
Yeah, I
the
see.
Weapon doesn't have
Yeah,
that kind of range.
I was kind of hoping you had a sniper.
I saw a
Pliskin.
PSG-1 in the
Here we go.
storage room on strut F. There should be one left, so go and grab it.
Perfect. Just what I needed. Maybe on the stream where I do the VR missions, I could also read some content. CDs connecting bridges. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was also thinking about something else, but I just forgot. Hey, for the quarter. I don't know. Brain hurty. Too much thinky. Doom, doom, doom. What other comparisons can I draw to Metal Gear Solid 1? There's definitely... Whenever you backtrack in Metal Gear Solid 1, it's kind of forced upon you. Like, oh, you have to get the sniper back in the warehouse of that one building. Or you have to... Or you get captured and then you get sent back to near the room where you first meet the DARPA chief. Oh man, I went the wrong way. I should have gone this way. F. Well, I might as well keep going. It's actually closer to go that way at this point. But the design of the big shell actually makes it a lot easier to backtrack, as long as you're not like me and takes inefficient routes to get everywhere. Where's that cipher? It's on the lower level. I don't even know what it's looking at. There's nothing down there. Have we discussed steak nails? Yeah, same thing as with the VR missions. Like, that's not part of the main story, so I can't guarantee I'll have time for it. If I was a full-time Metal Gear streamer, like, I'd take all the time in the world to play every VR mission, every snake tile, every ape escape minigame, every skateboarding minigame. But, to be honest, it's just not my brand on the Twitch.tvs and on the YouTubes. I don't ever think about the numbers when it comes to stuff like that. Because when you're on Twitch and you stream, thinking about numbers only makes you depressed. But there is a noticeable, like, shift whenever I put out a VOD of Metal Gear versus a VOD of, like, Ace Attorney. And I understand that. Like, my audience is built on RPGs and visual novels. But I also love these kinds of games. I still want to play them. You know, I'll still play these games for funs, but only when I have the time. In between all the other stuff that comes out. Bum 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 bum. Why? Okay, now it gets shot. You saw me aiming right at the thing. That thing has a very specific hitbox, gotta say. Get PSG-1T first. Oh, there's a PSG-1 and a PSG-1T. The tranquilizer one.
Something over there?
Nope. Nothing here. You know. Boom, boom, bum, bum. Right, this just lets out here. Wow, the world is my oyster.
Use your PSG-1 to take out the IR sensors control units. Head to the connecting bridge between shells 1 and 2.
I wonder if I'm able to get the PSG-1T at this point, too. There's ammo for it. Maybe it's a matter of looking in the right room. Doom, 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 doom. Get M4 first. Yo! Somebody trying to blow up my phone. And also my me. Just to make sure. Turn G. Nothing. M4. I don't know what the difference between the M4 and the M16 is when it comes to guns. But I always like the design. Something about it having just this convenient carrying handle. Like, why? At least whenever I play Counter-Strike, I'd always go out of my way to pick up the M4? I forget which one it is in that game. It's been so long since I played Counter-Strike. I would have thought I'd be all over it. All over Valorant, because that's supposed to be like the new thing, right? Man, this caution is taking a long time. Does caution take longer depending on how far you are in the game? RGB? RGB? What's an RGB?
Nothing here.
Sounds like a monitor. Yes, it just shoots rainbows. It's the color gun. Oh, it's a grenade launcher. I definitely don't want to use that all willy-nilly. Dang. When will I ever use this in a pacifist run? Well, you know what? I've already... Oh god. Oh god. What people are coming in here?
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
False alarm. According to the game over screen, I actually have killed 2 enemies. Sag. Just because I wanted to see what would happen if they fell off. Look, in my defense, in Metal Gear Solid 5, if enemies fall off a cliff, it does not count as a death. For whatever reason. I'm not the one who designed it. That's just how it is. Like, even if you take an enemy and literally throw them off the cliff, the game does not count that as lethal. And you know what? We take those. I'm gonna see if there's any other room I could enter in this area. Bum, bum. Easy. Level 1. Nothing here. Every door is open. I'm gonna quickly look up where the PSG-1T is. Just to double check if I'm able to get it right now or not. It is available. I just gotta find it. At the very least, it says it's in Strut F. You can't hide from me. I know it exists. The game said as much. Oh. Hello? Ha ha ha! Now I can't use those to shoot the little bomb control panels. But this is gonna come in handy. Now. I like the little hint that the game gives you. You can get PSG-1T bullets. So the gun has to exist somewhere. You're in the armory, so maybe it's around here. Alright. What's the fastest way to get over to... back to that strut? Gotta strut my stuff. Oh, yeah. Riding on the catwalks. And the catwalk. You know, I wouldn't put it past Kojima to just come up with his own fashion line. If game development just ends up not working out for him. Nanomachines by Kojima. It's all just a line of sneaking suits and skin-tight apparel for both men and women. Boom. One thing you were pleased to rediscover in 5. Hitting body shots on guards with lethal ammo downs them, but not immediately kills them. And that doesn't count as a death, right? If you save them with the Fulton before they bleed out. In general, I just like that in Metal Gear Solid 5, you don't get penalized for killing like you do in most other Metal Gears. It's more like you get a bonus if you do something non-lethally, but it's never required. I feel like that was a big change for Metal Gear Solid, even though it's not even... It's subtle. It's not something huge, but just the way to reframe it really changes the way that Metal Gear Solid works. Like, it's okay to go guns blazing if you make up the points in other ways. Like, you play creatively so you get other bonuses. Like, it's not even a big bonus for not killing anybody. I still try to go for it if possible when I play Metal Gear Solid 5. But if the game throws a bunch of, like, super armored enemies that you cannot tranquilize in any way because none of their skin is exposed. Uh-oh.
Is there somebody there?
Nobody there. Oh, jeez.
It's the enemy.
I stepped on the floor. The loud floor. Cool it, Buster.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with the D connecting bridge have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
That works. Haha. Oh, they're gonna come this way, aren't they? Uh-oh. They didn't see nothing. Easy. Easy game. I'm just too good. Too experienced. Using the Fulton does save them. Good.
Is there somebody there?
Nope. They may not survive the trip. Oh, I forgot that was a thing that could happen. A little sad, but I get it. PSG-1, thank you. Sons of Liberty. Ooh, very shaky. If I can remember the controls. Oh, that's the minimum zoom level. Ease. I could use a diazepam, but I'm lazy. I want to see if I can do this good. And hopefully not accidentally kill a seagull. Alright, Raiden. Alright, Raiden. I'm not moving the controls stick at all. This is... Alright, Raiden. Maybe you need Pentazamin just, like, in everyday life. 'Cause you seem to be nervous. Oh, I remember. Ujima's a little tricky. There's one behind you. Bom, bom, dom, bom. Ozzy Bear, hola. ¿Cómo estás? I'm just doing a little sniping. Taking care of some C4 bombs. Semtex, rather. Look at that. Look at that. Sneaky man. Sneaky, sneaky man. Putting it behind the flag. Well, you know what? This isn't a real US flag. I'm totally fine with just shooting it. Alright, Seagull. If that flag doesn't decide to drop anytime soon, it'll be you. So you better stop that wind or else. I know you can do it. Oh, did I actually shoot it? I think I did. Easy. What? Huh? What? What did I do?
Are you all right?
I can't shoot down the cipher? It was looking at me funny. Well, heck, Gabe, you never said I couldn't. I want a redo. This was clearly not in the rules. Man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, you get a call if you get all of them, so there's no, like, need to physically verify whether or not the sensors are gone. I mean, it'd be really mean if it's just like, okay, you think you got them all, just walk through. I mean, I got the thermal goggles now, so I shouldn't even need to do that. I can just check like this. See? You can see all the laser beams. Sorry for the, eye-burningly bright thermal goggle sensors. If there was a way to change the palette for those, I would. Oh, I think also using the cigarettes calms down your aiming. Just a little bit, though. Not as much as actual pentazemin. Ew. Alright, time to swallow my honor. And also this pill. There's no reason not to just spam pentazemin. You must be chicken. You must be Ames. Jacato, Ames. Welcome on in. How are you, sir? We're just, doing a little duck hunt over here. Why is there just a bunch of seagulls hanging around this one? Get out of there! That's right. Jeez, you might get hurt, little ones. I mean, it's not like seagulls ever contribute anything to society, but you know, that's just me speaking as a chicken. I can see some bombs in there. I don't see the control unit for them, though. Gotta schedule your birthday plans. What day is it, man? I gotta make sure not to miss any streams. Alright, wind. Just let me see. Let me see. Egg. We eat chicken eggs instead of seagull eggs. Yeah, if we could get eggs from seagulls and if they were just as tasty, maybe seagulls could be useful, but, you know, for now, why even have them, you know? Why even have them? They just steal your food at the beach. They poop everywhere. Oh, did I forget the one behind me? No, I got that one. Wait, hey. I'm gonna check the thermal goggles again. Cover your eyes, everybody. Definitely still there. There's a call with Pliskin that talks about the cipher. Ah, it would be good for Pliskin to tell me that beforehand.
Don't try to shoot out control units with the handgun. If some pipe or a storage tank gets between you and the control... Raiden, you didn't get all the control units. You weren't thorough enough. I had some trouble with ciphers flying around the area.
Why does he just mention the cipher? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, there's a control unit on the cipher. I just noticed. Kojima! Even when you know his tricks, you don't know all his tricks. I wasn't looking at the cipher because... Oh, crap!
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden!
Nothing. Raiden. I'm gonna get that one first. Man! Oh, Kojima, such a trickster. Is there anything in video games he hasn't done? Dun 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 dun. That was my fault. Thinking I could do it without the Pentasmin. I aimed at the control panel and then Raiden immediately shifted downward to shoot the cipher. Dun 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 dun. Secret, secret, I got a secret. I am the modern man. Secret, secret, I got a secret. The game developed in Japan. Mega Man is the game that was made. November 16th. Chikado and Dylan had the same birthday? Ooh, well, happy early birthday to the both of you. I keep trying to use the trigger as the fire button. It just feels right. But video games haven't gotten to that point yet. Controls? What are those? Is this the last one? Oh, there's more? Alright, what does Kojima have up his sleeve? I could have sworn that was all of them. Maybe there is still one just back here. What if I get a lower vantage point? No? Rex saw Styx live 20 years ago. It was wonderful. What's up, Rexadecimal? How's life? I'm having a relaxing stream of Metal Gear Solid 2. Today's just like my appreciation of things that come out of Japan Day, as is every day of my life. I went to the Japanese market today, got a calorie mate. Tasty. I want some more. I got some tempura, some super sour candies. Okay, here I was thinking that I knew all of Kojima's tricks. And yet, I just can't find the last Semtex controllers. Now hold on. If I were Kojima, I would put something like all the way back in there. I just don't see anything. I must look closely. My dad always said, you look with your eyes, not with your mouth. Just use your brain. Observe. Don't just ask people who don't know where things are. Calorie mate. I tried the cheese one, because I've never actually had one. The cheese ones. Because people always say the cheese ones taste nasty, but... You know, if you ask me, they're not bad. They remind me of, like, Japanese cheesecakes. Not something like Cheese Whiz or Cheez-Its. But if no one's ever tried them before, they should definitely try the chocolate ones first. Alright, time to think outside the box. It's probably like all the way out at sea or something. On a pipe. Underneath the strut. I'm not being dumb, am I? I'm not just like missing one that I got before. One there. One there. Cream cheese is a cheese. Would make sense. Wilbo, how's it going? Usually get the chocolate ones. Rex was messing around in Ableton doing music composition stuff. Ooh, what kind of music you making? Electronic. Using various instruments. Alright, does anybody have any clues? Any ideas? I could have sworn I got them all. Did I? Wait, did I not get the cipher one? Oh, I did. It's right there. Unless one is strapped to a seagull.
Don't try to shoot up. If some pipe... Raiden, you didn't... The stuff used in that trap...
Developed in former Czechoslovakia, the stuff was called a terrorist C4 back in the Cold War days. Made by RDX and patent. Tax is easy to handle and very powerful. It can devastate an area. Whatever you do, don't get caught in this explosion.
If some pipe...
Maybe I can see it with the naked eye. Kojima wouldn't just, like, put it on a completely different building, would he? Probably would. I like how whenever something happens in a Metal Gear Solid game, we specifically blame Kojima for everything. Every single bit. Like, Kojima programmed every bit of this game himself. Yeah, he wrote basically everything, but did he write every single one line of dialogue? Every character interaction? Maybe. I've heard some scary things about the localization of this game. Probably because of what happened with the localization of Metal Gear Solid 1. Kojima, like, was super hands-on. The localization of 2. Just not wanting a single line of dialogue to be outside of his specifications. Wait, I've seen all the troll locations. It should be done, right? The game's not bugging out, is it? You put one on the toilet. There was a toilet out here. Use the directional mic. Maybe I can hear them. This is another one of those places where harder difficulties add more, huh? It makes sense. Alright, you know what? If I was Kojima, I'd put, like, one in this area. No? What the hell? What am I expected to do here? Oh my goodness. You know, when I saw Drew play this part, I thought, like, yeah, all I gotta do is remember all the locations, and then I won't look dumb when I go to this part myself. I'll have them all memorized, I'll know exactly where they are. Let me just double check. I know I shot this one. I know for a fact I shot this one. But maybe I forgot to shoot this one. Ah! Every time I've successfully shot it in every other playthrough, every other instance, I just forgot to do it the last time. Go!
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
Is one dead?
The Kasatka's cargo area.
Oh,
will
well,
hold
Ames is
13
dead.
Max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't
Raiden,
get
you
off
should
the
ask
ground.
Snake if they actually shot a hostage
We'll
on
have
the
to make
roof.
2 trips.
Can you fly
Verify
a
Colonel's
Kasatka?
information.
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Otacon!
Let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden.
It's him!
Nice to meet you.
But over here. Damn! Right. I'll talk to you later.
Uh-oh.
Exactly. Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming
The
back
same
to Shadow
Otacon.
Moses. And now this Otacon.
I was gonna say, he's using the same
AKA
code
Hal
name.
Emmerich, PhD, a
Like,
Shadow
we're gonna
Moses
look him up.
survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
And now Otacon's
They
working with this
sabotaged
Pliskin
and
guy.
destroyed countless Metal Gear units
It's
throughout
him!
the world.
Otaku
And were
Convention!
responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction
If you
of
want
the
to
big
meet him in
shell.
person, you need to buy
Snake
tickets.
and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
He said
Jack, are
duty.
you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage or ideals or something like that.
Or something
I'd
like
stake
that.
my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
That's the kind of
Maybe that's true.
ideology
But
that
went
they
down with that
beat
tanker
out
2
of you in
years
basic
ago.
training, I
We
hear.
even recovered Snake's body.
They don't want
And the
somebody
DNA
trying to,
test
like,
results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying.
be
but
a hero.
Snake
They
is
just want
dead.
somebody to follow
He
orders.
Can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
And this is Otacon. No, that's not him, Raiden. Otacon moved to Washington, D.C. years ago. You're thinking of Anime Expo. You're thinking of Crunchyroll. Hi. He's in the Kasaba. From the angle of the helicopter, I thought one of the blades would clip the building, and then it would just fall into the ocean. Uh-oh. It's
I've
Dr.
been
Livesley.
waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here.
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself.
And a weapon to surpass
Solid
Metal Gear.
Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake.
And how would you know, Pliskin? You sound so offended. I like that people use this scene. No, that is not! Insert meme here.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
The VA got some good spit on the microphone for that one. Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
Wow. Snake, you idiot. I mean, Pliskin, you idiot. I spent all that time trying to avoid shooting those bombs and you just blow them up anyway?
Stop impersonating him.
That's not Solid Snake. It looks more like polygons.
I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Good first entrance. He's got the whole muscle suit and everything. What you doing? Oh! I forgot it did that. He's going Super Saiyan. John Saigan. Solidus Snake. It's hard to see with this few polygons, but people like put the models for Solidus and Solid Snake side by side, and they really do have like the exact same facial geometry. They really are clones.
That that the best you can do, Snake?
Hey. Buff stuff. Blade Vancer, welcome. Welcome to old man being shot with grenades.
Did I get it?
Just falling off. Imagine if he did just die there. If only. Be a much shorter game, that's what. No! He Marty McFly! You and your VTOL jet? Come on.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
I will say VTOL jets are really cool. Vertical takeoff landing, they just hover. Oh, turn off the muscle juice. We're out of Brondo.
There's only one big boss.
I'm thinking of that like scene from Pokemon where
Drown you fools for interfering.
Meowth almost drowns and Pikachu's like, damn. No! All my hard work! Why did I even bother? The Harrier, baby! Snake bringing a helicopter to the fight. They get a fighter jet. Hey, you know, Liquid Snake brought down 2 fighter jets with a helicopter.
The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Now with that attitude, Pliskin.
I'm counting on you.
Wouldn't it be cool to play a game that actually did just retell MGS2 from Pliskin's perspective? It's Stinger first. Okay, now I got the Stinger. There's a time limit in this fight, right?
Use this.
I'm trying. Well, could you at least throw it closer to me? Yeah! Got him. Wonderful. Got any flares on that plane? This is just a fight with Liquid all over again. I've got experience. Hi-ya! Ooh, can I go down to the lower level in this fight? I've never tried. I feel safer here. I'm probably not safer, but I feel safer. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Aha!
Right, catch. Burn, baby!
No, 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 no! What's that gonna do? I'm down here. You're just wasting fuel, Solidus. Heck. Oh, that's cool. I can use the jet's trails to see where it is. This fight's easy.
I'll shred you to pieces.
Nice try. How did that miss? Excusez-moi. Boop. Don't need to aim for that one. Okay, you know what? It would be smart to just hide. Wonderful.
Is that the best you can do?
The best you can do?
More ammo. Catch.
I don't need more ammo. I'm making every shot count. What's he doing over there? Imagine if I accidentally shoot down Pliskin and Otacon. Oop. Uh-oh. I gotta get out of here fast. I'm in a pretty hairier situation.
I'll let you go out in style.
That wasn't falling. Oh, that's Pliskin. Don't shoot that. Oops.
More ammo. Catch.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Okay, it is safe down here, but I don't get a clear shot. Oh, yo! Take that. You appear to be burning. Good. Oh! Wait! You flew in between the bridge? That's a ballsy move.
I'll shred you to pieces!
Suddenly I don't feel so safe. And yet, should I also be hiding behind the little pillar that has the C4 attached to it? Probably not. Ow. You can stop now. You can stop now. I'm sorry, is Pliskin, like, killing him for me? That's convenient.
I'll take care of it.
What are we screaming about? I'm screaming because... I'm sorry, what? Oh. Oh, what the?
I'll let you go out in style!
Because I'm being attacked by a plane! Ah! Ah! How's it going, Ori? You having a good Saturday? Definitely make sure not to shoot down my ally. He's giving me ammo. Take that! Ah! 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 Who needs to aim?
I'll take care of it.
Just spray and pray, baby! Spray and pray! Did I do it? Can I have more ammo? I kind of sprayed and prayed. Da, ba, da, da. Doing good. That's good to hear. Oop. Ah! How the heck did he clip me like that? You're pretty good. You're pretty good. But I'm better. Yeah! Two more shots. Two more shots. I don't need more ammo. Snake, get out the way. Get out the way. Move, Snake. Get out the way. Woo! Let's go. Every time I put the controller on the table, you guys can hear it. Ooh. Ouch. Losing an eye. If you really wanted to be Big Boss, you'd lose the other one. Uh-oh.
Something coming up.
Me when I eat too much Chipotle.
That's Metal Gear. It's already active.
It's fine. It's not like it shoots nukes or anything. Not this one. Also, Shadowby Jackie doing good. We just heckin' shot down Big Boss. Not really Big Boss. Not as much fanfare as if it was Metal Gear 2. Uh-oh. Right in. Hanging off like an old-timey 1930s black and white film. Like he's hanging off a clock tower or something. Love how Ray just catches the hair. He's like a dog. He's like a dog or something, just playing fetch. Like a dog holding an egg. They can't bite down too hard. If only it was the other one. Just look at yourself in a mirror. Then you'll look like Big Boss. He can never cosplay as Vegeta wearing a scouter. Maybe he can. It doesn't matter that the scatter blocks his eye. I like how Vamp just keeps the bullet hole in his head. An aesthetic choice, clearly. Just look at him. He's trying so hard. Okay, Vamp. Game wasn't originally widescreen. He kind of just took a little breather for a second.
It's running on water.
That's normal. You can do that. He just plays a lot of Sonic Adventure. That's also normal. He just plays a lot of Sonic Adventure too. He's excited for Sonic Frontiers, that guy. Ben Raiden doesn't want to accidentally break the beam.
Raiden, you all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not
all
me.
Right.
There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake,
you just now
you're
piece
a
it
legend,
together,
and
Raiden.
that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers.
I wonder if
Everybody
Snake wanted
passes
him
it
to be
on.
I'm
be
here
found
because
out.
I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
Who's your best friend?
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else.
Ray Fox.
Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
I can't believe
deception
nobody
for our
else
own
thought
protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization.
Exactly.
Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
of that. It's missing an arm.
Are you two
The terrorists
really an
know
NGO?
Insofar
where
as
his
we're
arm
a
is.
non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming
Don't sell yourself
generations,
short,
to
Snake.
the
You were
world,
also training mushing
What
dogs.
responsibility?
to keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy,
owns it.
received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military
Nick,
mission.
you're here for Otacon. Don't lie.
Jack, are you all right?
Hi.
Just barely.
Call me
You almost
Raiden.
gave me a heart
I have a
attack.
code name,
Sorry,
Rose.
it wasn't
Call me Raiden.
I know that.
You said
And
you
I
would.
know
You
I need to
never
stay
have.
stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Uh-oh. That's a little ominous. I'm going to say this in another slot. Rose, what is the point of code names if you're going to save the data while using my real name the entire time?
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too
Definitely
late.
not.
You can still prevent a nuclear strike by
exactly
securing
it.
the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack
I gotta
just now
take the
doesn't make
L.
any sense.
Damn.
It's like they have no more use for this place.
I deserve it.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Don't let your guard
Don't
down
you
with
know
him.
Why
him?
do you say that?
Because they
Isn't
were
he your
never a part
friend?
of the simulation.
That's
They're an
exactly it.
unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
We're out
Calm
here,
down.
and he's
I
frozen in
suggest
there.
That you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake, that has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't
Campbell.
understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said.
Okay.
Do you get me?
Okay. Taking it personally, apparently. This is where you'd think it would be a good place to play the tanker. Maybe, if they had written the dialogue a little bit more about it. The Snake already, you know, talked about... Well, Pliskin already talked about Snake's involvement in the tanker incident in an early part of the game. Now it's just like... What information would you get if you had not played the tanker before, and then you played it now, you know? I remember there's something you can get. Wait. I think the way you're supposed to go is drop down that beam and head over to strut L. But I think if you... Oh yeah, if you do this. Check it out. Hup! Ah! Wait! I can do it!
Right.
I think if I, like, mash triangle at the moment where I'm about to fall off, I think I can grab onto the ledge. I know it's possible. See, there's like a little bit of ammo right there. There's something you can actually pick up. Hop! Ah! Blade says they probably blew up Liquid's body to some extent. Burned the hair, smashed the jaw to stop them from visually identifying the corpse. I don't think they need to do that. Got it. I don't think they need to do that. Because Liquid Snake, at least in universe, I'm on fire! You know what? Let's be smart. Can I not? I'm burning. Can I not put out the fire? I can. Yeah. AK suppressor, baby. I remember this was something worth getting. Now, at the very least, if I accidentally spray and pray, it's not gonna get me caught. Wonderful. Yeah, it's hard to tell because, you know, PS1 graphics, but Liquid Snake and Solid Snake are supposed to look the same in facial structure. And, you know, it's debatable whether or not that thing about Snake dyeing his hair is true and he does or doesn't have naturally blonde hair. But they could, you know, maybe shave the head or something. Or dye the hair.
This is not a pretty sight.
Not a pretty sight. You'd learn how Sergei died? That's true. That'd be a nice way to be like... Oh, you believe Ocelot at first, and then you realize he was lying the entire time. Yup. I swear, if one of these seagulls poops on the railing to make me slip off, that just would be a very Kojima thing to do, honestly. Okay, so here there's little windows with guards looking out. And obviously, if you get caught by them, you get an alert. But I wonder if it's possible to get their dog tags. Something you heard about for this game. Solid Snake can't pass that gap like Raiden can because Raiden's cartwheel covers more ground. That's interesting. Go, 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 go.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me!
Damn.
Jack! Jack!
Do you go through this area in Snake Tales? I mean, you could probably just... You could probably just hang off the edge, and that stops him from... No, 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 no. From having to care about that little gap. Jack! Yes, Rose. Not you, Shadowy Jack, but maybe. I don't know. Do you want Rose as a girlfriend? I've heard that some people don't exactly like her. Raiden does. They're perfect for each other. Didn't you see the way that they argued? Now, some people say that a perfect relationship is not one where there's no arguments, but one where the arguments are always worked through, right?
The enemy has already entered the nuclear launch code.
You don't go through this area in Snake Tales? I see.
Jack,
Argued
is that
all the
you?
way to Central Park. King Kong, Godzilla, Chrysler Building. Does anybody know what building it was in King Kong? Is it Empire State or Chrysler? I always thought it was Empire State.
Jack, how's the mission going?
Fine.
It's going fine.
Is that it?
Look, I really don't feel like talking about the mission. At least with you. I want to talk about something else.
Oh.
Okay then. Let's talk about
Oh, what are you wearing?
you. Yeah, your least favorite subject.
That's not...
Oh yeah? Then go ahead and say something.
Like what?
Anything. Tell me something about yourself.
I can't think of anything interesting to say. Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but...
You know, sometimes I... Oh look, now we're talking about me, not you.
Don't you want to talk about
Why
you?
won't you tell me anything? About what you were like as a child? What kind of things you like to do? What kind of
Raiden has a
people
little
your parents
flashback,
were?
like
I've never
he used to
heard you
play
talk
like
about
cowboy
any
or
of that.
something.
Why?
But he was never the cowboy.
Don't you
He was
think
always
it's
the
just
horse.
A little bit unusual that I don't know anything about
He's
my
just
own
embarrassed about
boyfriend's
it.
past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise.
Google says Empire State. See, if they had Google in the same way they do now. Uh-oh.
Nobody's looking, right?
Looking at what? No!
Raiden, my sympathies. Sneaking missions are called wet works for a reason after all.
Don't worry about it, Jack. It's okay.
Rose?
That is, as long as you take a shower the second you get back. Do we have a deal?
I'm gonna need multiple showers to wash this off. You know what? No, I can't. I can't use the gun. I was gonna shoot the dude. Instead, I just... Gross. Ew. They really did time it so that if you run straight across the path, you get hit. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. Also, thank Twig. I know you came in during a cutscene, but if I didn't say hi, how you doing? Hi. Is there a cipher? There's a cipher. Oh, sheet. Oh, sheet. Boom, 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 bam. Oh, there's a lot of ciphers. I'm just gonna throw a chaff grenade. I don't feel safe. It is Quentin Flynn. That is the voice actor. Same voice actor as Axel from Kingdom Hearts and Reno from Final Fantasy Advent Children. Got it memorized. I think he also voices Timon in certain Lion King media. Maybe it was Timon and Pumbaa, I don't remember. I think he voices him in Kingdom Hearts 2. Wait a minute. Oh, that's Strut K. I need to get to Strut L. Oh, that's where it was. Time to take a dip in the ocean. It's the only way to wash off the shame. Zalf Vera, what's up, Zalf? How's it going? You having a good Saturday? Impromptu stream on a Saturday from me. You know it. You know it. Just enjoying some Gears of Metal. Shooting down some droids. It's okay, I'll make a droid when I get to the Star Wars land again in Disneyland. These ones don't they say funny phrases. Whoa! Okay. Hey, put a poopy. Beep, beep, beep. Big bought some pins on Etsy to put in your messenger bag. Nice. Have anything in particular? Spy Family. Oh, you know what? I didn't mention when I went to the Japanese market today. I also bought like this little mystery gift bag. You know, they're just clearing out old stock. But I was really curious what was in there.
Snake, he's here.
What?
In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm
And it was pretty good. I got some cool stationery and pens.
For years, and I will send him.
Alright, so nothing secret here.
The launch comes first.
Damn it.
Have a good lurk, Dylan.
Where is Ocelot?
Leafeon is Sylveon. Adorable.
Don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die.
You know, I could
remember?
probably just like use them as little art books and doodle a little bit.
Started on the final checks for the unit.
It has been a while since I've drawn something in a physical
I'm
book.
headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
No
What
thanks
about the
to
chopper?
Solidus and Solid.
Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Yeah, Zelf, I had a pretty chill weekend so far. Went to the Japanese market, got some tempura, got some
Snake.
some of those spicy chips that are in
Besides, certainly.
World's End Club.
He survived that explosion.
Super spicy candy. It's real good stuff. Every time I go, I stock up.
Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course.
I also got natto. You know, the fermented soybeans. I don't know if you've ever had them. They're really tasty, though. I made the mistake of putting the sauce that comes with it on there without tasting
The
it
door
first.
stays shut unless the
Oh.
president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
It's not so bad.
We start living for ourselves after this.
Oh, was there gratuitous right-in butt? Alright, increase the counter. I think we're at 12 now. I'm counting the number of times that the character's ass is just prominently on the screen. Whether it's Snake or Raiden. We're currently up to 12. Where'd she go?
Just
It's your life.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the
Caramucho
president.
spicy. I got the ones with
Everything all
seaweed.
right?
They were on
No
sale.
sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any
Delicious.
suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training.
Take out the circuit
I
panel?
want some more.
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Ah, heck.
Look for a remote control missile launcher.
Ah,
You
heck.
can guide it
Kojima
through the
loves
duct
this trick.
Into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right. But make sure you don't hit the president.
I like how they include a
President
little.
is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls
Little
have
video.
a built-in radio shield.
Definitely
That's
don't
why
do
Ames
this.
lost contact with him.
If you
One
need
little
to
trick.
confirm his
Doctors hate
position,
him.
You can log into the node.
Understood.
The nerd.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Yeah, natto has an interesting texture. The fact that it's stickier than actual cheese somehow. I don't know how protein works, but it does it. Don't step on that. I'm gonna save real quick. In case I mess things up. Which I might.
Jack, is that you?
No, it's Raiden. Say my name, say my name. The communication might be monitored.
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because I'm curious. More so than before. Does it really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before?
Has
that
he?
you're 80 years old? That you
What?
used to be a woman?
What?
Rose.
What exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you
All
if
of
I
the
knew?
above.
Do you really have that little faith in me?
Turns out,
No,
just writing his
it's
entire
nothing
history.
Like that.
Then what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
So it really discourages me from saving. Not like when you call up mailing in Metal Gear Solid 1. You'd always get this nice little piece of trivia and proverb, you know? Here it's like, why? Why? I don't want to hear them bicker like that. Boom, 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 boom. I did get a lot of natto, so I'm a little concerned if it ends up being not that tasty. What the heck is that? I've had it before and I've liked it. I can't imagine different brands would taste that different. Oh, I can take them out of commission. There you go. Get Nikita first. It's just ammo. Where's the Nikita itself? Chaff grenades? Doom, 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 doom. Hello? There's a nerd. No one here. Ooh, cold drinks. Anybody want anything? Maybe a Peepus? A Dr. Pepper? What else did I see at the market? Oh, I saw these, like... They're candy toys. Because in Japan, you're legally not allowed to sell... to advertise, like, little grocery store toys to children. But they sell them all the time, regardless. What basically ends up happening is you're allowed to bundle toys with food. So it's like there's just a little piece of gum in a box with a toy.
What was that?
What was that? Presidente. Presidente.
What was that?
Morse code. Morse code. I need to send him a sign.
Huh?
Alright, where's that Nikita? How about a Wee Hill? How about a Mountain Dew instead? Dun, 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 dun. Let me check something. Don't I have, like, a cell phone in my inventory for some reason? Phone. Get Nikita first. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Brand name? Nope. I'm just saying, if you wanted a Mountain Dew, nothing I can do about it, but if you want one, I'll keep that in mind. I can't crawl through here. If I were Nikita, where would I be hiding?
What was that?
You have any ideas, Snake? Look, his name changed to Snake in the
Do you know
little
where I can find some
thing.
remote-controlled missiles?
Remote-controlled missiles. I saw something on B1 in the core of Shell 2. But be careful. Contaminated seawater's broken out of the tanks thanks to that explosion. Most of B1 is probably flooded by now.
You got our answer. Oh, there's an elevator here. I didn't notice. Let me put on my diving uniform. You can tell it's a diving uniform because it says... It says BDU. It's basically a diving uniform. Nerd. Anybody got any fun stuff over the weekend? These are little spots on the radar, I wonder. Ew. Don't swim through that Raiden. Gross, it's got beans floating in it. Got your feet wet?
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
He says while he's completely submerged.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading by moving the left thumbstick. Up will take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
You need to be aware of
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes, give or take. This reminds me of when New York got flooded a couple of years ago, and then people would actually swim through to get to subway tunnels. But that's actually like really bad because the New York subways are just full of just so much grime and filth, and it just mixes into the rainwater. I would not even dare. These swimming controls are a little oofy, I will say. Whoa, that's a mine! Nikita.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job.
Definitely
now
not.
head for
Good
the first
job.
floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the president before the launch.
I feel like I'm a little kid
reconfirmed.
doing a homework
Hurry.
assignment for school. Raiden has no say in the matter, just like, good job, you did it. Now here's your gold star. Ooh, gotta go, 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 gotta go. Up, Raiden, up, Raiden, up. Woo! Is that a rubber duck? Quack. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make sneaking missions lots of fun. That flooding in New York probably helped clean the whole city. Probably good for the city, definitely not good for anyone who descended into the depths. Like sink water after cleaning the dishes. It's like interacting with your sink at all. Sinks are not clean. They're pretty much the dirtiest place in your house, full of all the bacteria and whatnot that grow off of the food that you wash in the sink or you dispose of in the disposal. The nasty stuff grows in there. Prez. I just noticed he has his own little life bar. But it makes me think of like that pretzel brand, Prez. Like, why did it need a Z? You know what they could have done? They could have shortened his little bar to say POTUS or something.
Raiden, that...
Unless they're not allowed to say POTUS in a video game.
Jack, is that you?
To anyone that had to work through all that during the floods, definitely indispensable.
Jack, have you remembered what day it is
Oh,
tomorrow?
again with this.
No.
I see.
You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about? What was it?
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why does it have to be tomorrow?
So I can build up enough courage first. And
Definitely
so you
not.
won't run away.
I would never do something like that.
Liar. Every time I want to talk about something, you suddenly remember that you have some work you have to do, or you get a stomachache.
Hey, that's not...
Maybe he's
You
Johnny
know it's
Sasaki.
true. What are you so
Maybe the
afraid
stomachache
of?
is true.
I'm not afraid of anything, and I won't try to run away.
Is that so? Well then, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah,
So you have to come back, okay?
I know.
I don't know. I've already taken several swims in the depths of the ocean. The runoff from the Hudson River. Alright, let's get this done. Metal Gear, baby. Oh, I need to... Ah!
What is that?
Right, third time's a charm. Wait. Don't worry, Mr. President. I'm a master at Super Smash Brothers. I'm a Snake main. I know how to use the Nikita. Just stand back and let me do my job. Oh no, I'm getting texted. Who's blowing up my phone? That's not right. I'm trying to blow up a circuit panel. Here we go.
What is that?
Don't mind, Mr. President.
Stop it!
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Yeah, there's a secret down here. I just need to find it. Hold on, hold on. Now that I know where the proper path is, I'm trying to look for a specific little something down here. Told you this was going to be an Easter egg stream. Seems a lot more complex than it needs to be. Is this just a big old circle? Stinger missile ammo.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you doing? Right. That's what you sound like, Mr. President. Why don't you just settle down and veto a bill or something? I got this.
What is that?
He fell over. Okay, I was looking for something specific. Apparently there's a Moai head in the vents for some reason. Can we get a Moai in the chat? A little bang, bang, bing. Bang, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, da, da, da. Ba, da, da. I'm here to save you. We got our escort chopper on the way.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
Oh no.
You've been expecting
I just
me?
remembered something.
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Brace for impact, everybody.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I
What?
thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man?
He
Well,
is.
who are you?
Thank you very
Foxhound, sir.
much.
Foxhound?
No need to verify that.
See.
Jeez.
Now things are starting to make a little
But
sense.
why though? But why though? Also, butt counters to
Switch over
13.
to nanocommunication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir.
So that our animators can get paid less.
Do you read me, sir?
Could've just asked.
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a
I wonder if anybody
nuclear
modded
strike.
this game so
That's
that Raiden
correct.
does his little, like,
I punched the sequence in myself.
thought lines for
working for
Rose,
them?
but for every
If
character.
you asked me 2 hours ago,
I want to hold you in my
answer would have been
arms.
yes.
What?
Right
That's
now,
exactly it.
they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted
he's
power.
low?
They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No.
Really?
I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this
You
country.
can also say
I'm not
Patriots.
surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose.
I
who
forget
becomes
if they
president.
say it in this game or
Putting
they
it
don't say it
simply,
until later.
The Patriots rule this country.
No.
But some people can't say Patriots. They say lolly lule low.
It's the truth.
That's what's going on whenever you hear that.
The space defense, income tax reduction,
Because the
and national
nanomachines
missile
in their
defense
blood, like,
programs.
force them
Every
to
policy
say
that's
something
been
else.
credited to me
Be funny if,
was
like, when they're
actually
talking
done
about
according to
the
their
sports
instructions.
team, they're like, oh man, I hope the lolly lule low win. The who?
That's
What?
the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as
Damn.
the Patriots see fit. The
Damn,
people
this
are
game's
shown
getting
what
real.
They want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Exactly.
Huh? Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't
Oh,
know
here we
who
go.
the actual members
This
are.
is where the truth
Are
bomb
they
gets dropped on
financial,
you.
Political or military leaders. No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even
Supposedly
my
the
instructions come
Illuminati.
from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable
Something tells me
pawn.
they don't let just
And
anybody
that
into their
justifies
committee.
acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Definitely not. Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly.
When
I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the
That
third
art
snake,
doesn't really
preceded
look
by Solid and Liquid, a survivor
like
of
Solid
the
is
Les
as much
Enfants
as it
Terribles project. Neither Solid nor Liquid. He was a
probably
well-balanced
should.
masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago.
I guess if you put up a dent on him, it kind of looks like
Solid.
Solid Snake.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson,
Well, hell yeah,
together
more
with
PS1
certain
flashbacks.
influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
Just add a little grain filter and nobody can tell it's a PS1 game. Nobody.
I thought he resigned.
Still holds
That's
up,
the
though.
story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public.
Look, if the Patriots
Even
really
the Democrats
control
and
the
Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune.
every
Everything went
election that
according
ever
to plan,
happens,
but for
can
one
they
exception.
stop being so dramatic?
Following
Please?
his resignation,
I can't handle
Solidus'
it.
health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Not in these times.
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control
Clearly what's
of
happened.
Dead Cell,
Kojima
winning
joined the
over
Patriots
Colonel
in real
Belukovich's
life
outfit.
just to make
From there,
everything
he bided his
feel
time,
like it's right out of a
knowing
Metal
that
Gear
his
game.
opportunity would
That
soon
explains
arrive.
everything that's
What
happened in real
opportunity?
life.
The completion
Everything.
of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray.
Here we go.
Hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
Yep.
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility.
We were in
main
the Metal
structure
Gear. The
extends
real
from
Metal Gear
foundation
was
all
the
way down
shells
to
we
the
blew
ocean
up
floor.
along the
The
way.
connecting elevator is located on
And
the B2
that's
floor
why
of
Metal
the
Gear
Shell
Ray
1
can't
core.
launch a nuke.
Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new
Because it's
Metal Gear.
Arsenal that does it. And notice how in an
That's
earlier
right.
call with Solidus, with
We're talking
Olga,
about an impregnable
they were
fortress
talking about
carrying
from
a load of over
somebody from
100,000
Arsenal.
missiles, including nuclear warheads.
That's what it
all
is.
protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
And of course, you gotta throw in a dozen Metal Gear
The Ray
Rays or
unit was
more.
originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the
3
Metal
times
Gear
8. That is
variations throughout the
24
world.
Metal Gears.
The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Metal
Ironic, isn't it?
Gearception.
That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over
Blade's
our
gonna bounce.
nation's
Have a good night,
armed
Blade.
forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short,
Metal Gear Rex
Arsenal was
Decibel.
created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
A Kojima weapon, that's what.
You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool.
A
It
mind
is
of
a
its
means
own.
to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system.
That's one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons that Metal Gear Solid 2 is suddenly becoming relevant again. It's almost like Kojima predicted social media, internet, information, the power to shape it and control what people see. Kojima knew it was a powerful tool. And now more than ever, we're seeing that happen. And it's just, oh man, oh man. I don't like that it's happening, but that man is prescient.
Outer heaven?
Outer heaven.
There isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
What, do you think this is an RPG?
Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a
Were there
locker
other
room
programmers?
located in the northwest part of level B1.
Man, look at
Cut
that.
transmission and get moving.
Otacon really is part of a cursed
This
family.
is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location.
Otacon joined up to make Gundams, and Emma programmed them. And they didn't even know each other were doing that kind of things.
Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots
I don't really need to model that after a biological
And
virus.
Ocelot forgot to
Computer
search
viruses
it.
already
You've
kind of
got
do
to
that.
hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal.
Stop that arsenal.
Well, I've told you everything you need to know.
Thank you.
There's only one thing that remains to be done.
Ice cream party? Dibs on the strawberry.
Now, kill me.
That's not ice cream. Hey!
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
You don't need me to do that. Just, you know, eat enough ice cream to give yourself a heart attack or something. Please! I didn't do it. I didn't do it!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Well, he's ex-terminated now.
My finger must have slipped.
Yeah, right.
I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Hey!
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Rest in pepperonis. Oh. Whoever's the vice president of this world just got a promotion. If only I had the M9 equipped. Ooh. Well, you know what? I didn't even shoot him. It was Ocelot in the end.
Colonel, the president is dead.
Good job.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do
Get
you
someone else to
actually
do
think
it.
there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
I didn't do it.
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch
Ah,
without
you see.
reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
Clearly, it's like
You
Metal Gear
knew
Solid
about
1 all
Arsenal
over
gear?
again.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell
They
me
already
about it?
You never
input the
asked.
passcode, so
Am I
killing the
correct in
president
assuming you also know
un-inputs
that
the
the big shell's
passcodes
a front for
to
the
not
project?
input the
Did I
passcodes.
know that the big
By
shell,
killing the
a
president,
fully
we launched the
functional
nukes.
environmental cleanup facility was designed to camouflage
Definitely
Arsenal gear?
not.
Yeah, I did.
Exactly.
It's exactly what the president and Ames described. A massive cover story.
Definitely
The good
not.
news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out
I want to
that
be
mad
able to put
bomber.
Raiden down low enough that he's just like peeking out.
There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
What
I
really
took these
happened?
photos
Oh,
2 years ago.
look at
I know
these.
these pictures. They were on the news.
Look
on
at these
several websites.
2000-ass
If I remember
revs
right, the reporters
websites.
blamed you for sinking the
Websites?
tanker.
That's right. Otacon.
Oh,
Me.
this is
We were
nostalgic.
used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the
World
time.
Local Sports Business Opinions.
I've gone
Yes.
through VR
All of
training
those
with
on
the
one
tanker mission
website.
Before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission.
Serotonin hit right there.
I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to
Bet
obtain
that
proof
website only
Metal Gear
took
was
like
under
2
development.
kilobytes to render.
Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Ah, this would be another good place to put the tanker chapter. Just play it.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
A lot of people are supposed to be dead in this game, and yet they come back.
But
Fancy
Ocelot
that.
eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with the sinking tanker.
Water.
Small
Wow.
miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us.
Snake definitely
Photos of
hydrated when he
Snake,
got sunk by
taken
that
the
tanker.
Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Snake couldn't have shot
Since
down the
the Shadow
Cypher because he
Moses
just got the
Snake
USP
became
at
sort
that
of a
point.
hero.
Didn't have any ammo.
I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, Yes, to a certain degree.
That was some weird footage.
Everyone knows
He was on the
about them
bridge.
except me.
But there are enemies. There's
didn't choose Snake
there's
to be
never a
hero.
point in the tanker chapter where there's enemies on the bridge.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it. They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it.
What?
Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
So that's where the oil came from. That seems like a waste of taxpayer money, if you ask me. An entire functional tanker full of oil.
And his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
So Ocelot was acting by himself?
Then it must be the Patriots.
Oh,
If that's
yeah.
the case, what's
Oh,
Ocelot
yeah.
doing
Ocelot gets his orders
alongside
right from the
Solidus?
Lolly-Lulelo. Dude. He's working under everybody.
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later.
Forget it.
The nuclear strike's been prevented.
Don't worry
but
about the
Arsenal
Patriots.
Still has a
You
massive
know
payload
what
of
we need to
missiles
worry
deal with.
about?
Right. If the
It's all
opposition
about
gets
the
control of
Mets,
those
baby.
missiles-
Right.
Let's go,
You've
Mets.
got to
Love
find
the
Emma.
Mets.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me.
Get
She's a
real.
computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons
Half of those words
development
made
is
sense,
beyond me.
Otacon.
Whatever
Asakon.
her reasons, we need her in order
Out a
to
lot.
stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Let's go, Mets, baby. Tell me, hurdy. Green Lake, nice 6th. Thanks for the hydrate. Definitely did a little sipping during that cutscene. There's definitely a point where the cutscenes themselves are good points for good points for bathroom breaks. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those Twitch ad breaks happened during the cutscenes. I still have my stream set up to do ad breaks, like, as pre-rolls. But,
Emma's probably being kept in filter
now
chamber
that I've
number
seen
2 on floor B1
how
of
many
Shell 2's
ads
core.
play these days, like, I've been to a stream where I got an unskippable, like, minute-long ad before a stream, and that's just too much. Need to go to base 1, huh? Basement 1. I know where to do that. I got the elevator. I'm thinking about switching to that new ad format that Twitch keeps pushing. Because I've seen people, like, the key thing you're able to do with that is you can pause the ads if you see they're about to come up. And it disables pre-rolls if you do let the ad play. I've seen people, like, have legitimate benefits to using that format. Like, it helps them just, like, mentally if they are forced to take a break every 45 minutes or something. I forget. Am I supposed to be here?
Emma's probably being kept in filter chamber number 2 on floor B1 of Shell 2's
Okay,
core.
so I do have to swim.
Go around from the south and you should be able to reach her. Start out by...
Swimming south. Got it. Don't go too south, Raiden. You might end up in Louisiana. You know what happens in Louisiana? Usually all those zombie movies end up happening. Mm-hmm. And Resident Evil 7, that took place in Dovey, Louisiana. Ain't nobody wants to go down there. You might get moldy. Welcome to the family, son. What's up?
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Whatever. Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see.
It's really gonna suck that it's seawater.
There's something I
Gonna
have
leave
to
salt
tell you
all over the
about
place.
EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You
Exposure
want me to
therapy,
help her
it's
get
a
over
thing.
it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the cam off.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that
Just
you
sing
drum
your
the
Disney
map of the
tunes,
building
Raiden.
into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
Take it from me. When you know the full story, man, oh man. But then when you play future games, then that story starts to break down a little bit. Apparently, Otacon and Emma's dad was also in the pool. And then you find out that their dad was paralyzed from the waist down. So what was he doing in a pool? Actually, you know what? It still makes sense. We'll still see when we get there. Ration full. Oh yeah, if you start drowning, you don't immediately die. Your life bar starts decreasing. So in a way, if you just eat through the pain, you can totally survive underwater. Those are some soggy rations, though. I wonder what meal they are. Open door. Open door? Oh, not that door. This door. Open door. Wouldn't the pressure, like, keep this door super closed? Oh, good, it's equalized. Wah! Oh, hi. What's up, Peter? Long time no see. Beat it up, Raiden. We got bombs to defuse. No, we did that already. I found Peter.
That's a tranquilizer.
So Iroquois Pliskin.
MVZ, welcome on in.
The rumors about Big Shell being a big cover.
Oh my god, that's a long codec.
As the president... I did a quick inspection. Arsenal gear...
Man. Kojima wrote a lot of lore. He definitely toots his own horn a little bit. Just a little bit. Go, go. Oh! Peter! Peter! What did they do to you, Peter? I do appreciate that they are bringing in new characters along with the old with this game. What's this? Stinger ammo. Why do I need stingers? I'm not a bee. ZaTV, skipping codec calls. That's a paddling. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I was trying to get to the super secret awesome codec calls. There's supposedly a codec call when you find Stillman's body with Snake, but it wasn't triggering. Who knows, maybe I was just one away from it. Well, come on in. Playing Metal Gear Solid 2. It's been a couple of years. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. It's been a couple of years since I last played it. By that I mean like over 12. But with Metal Gear suddenly bringing its way back into the public conscience, I thought I'd refresh myself a little bit. Metal Gear Solid 2 is definitely the game I played the least out of all of them. It's a shame because looking back on it, this game is really where Metal Gear started to go off the walls, and not a lot of people liked it at first, but now I can openly say, you know what? It's all the better for it. Also, hi Vamp. Still haven't.
Hell had no vacancies.
The Hell Motel. You should have booked ahead of time, man. What is Konami doing? Konami's not doing anything. I'm just saying Metal Gear is... It like keeps trending on social media like all the time. People keep memeing about Rising. Goes to show how timeless these games are.
They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Could you not? Could you not? That is a long tongue. What'd it do? What'd that tongue do?
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere.
We're on normal difficulty. I have beaten this game on hard before. Have I? I don't remember. It's been so long. But you know, we're just doing a little casual playthrough to get cocked out back again.
Sometimes speaks the truth.
Crazy Ivan. Yeah, Konami's doing things with Silent Hill right now. Hey, it might give me hope that Metal Gear's next.
But the fight has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now. What? Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
Is it time for a science lesson?
It's no ordinary nuclear bomb.
Apparently it is.
Capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat.
Bam, super easy. Let me see if I can beat him on memory alone. It's been years, but I want to figure it out myself.
The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists.
You know, I haven't finished Rising. That's what I want to play. This is the reason I'm going through the Metal Gear series.
We were abandoned to take the fall in
so I can get all the way back to there.
Killers responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth.
You can really hear the Samurai Jack in Phil Lamar's voice here.
Along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed.
But they did it without the president?
Report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
You knew?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up.
And what's your explanation? Nanomachine, son? Come on, man. Oh, him and his crotch knife. You're going down, son. Oh yeah, Yell Dead Cell. Ooh. Grenade launchers. Where's he going? He's up there. As long as he stays up there, he's not that much of a threat. I just need to see where he is. Let's go, let's go. Oh, you got spinnies? Very impressive. I'm not buying your tickets to your performance of the Nutcracker, though. Where's he going? Where's he going? Oh, yeah, I seem to remember. If you fall in the water during this boss fight, you actually do just immediately sink to the ground. Where you at, buddy? Oh. Okay, he's emanating some fart gas, apparently. CQC. CQC. Hiya! Vampo, too. Oh, he needs to come back for air. Here I thought he was immortal. Unfortunately, he's not one of those vampires that... can't cross running water. He lives in the running water. Oh, God. The punchies seem to take a lot out of him. Bow, down, 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 down. Got him on the ropes. Come down here and fight me like a vamp. Is that an acceptable term? I actually don't know. His name, though. Must be all the salt in his boots. In order to beat him, I must become as salty as him. Quick, Raiden, log on to League of Legends. Your gamer instinct will help you. Which Metal Gear game is it where somebody you call tells you, like, good thing you're a gamer. You can easily take him down. Use your instincts. Use your gamer instincts, gamer. What are you doing up there? Is it this one? I forget. What's the context of that conversation? Gamers, rise. Gamers, Raiden. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Your gamer instincts. Arrgh. You know, I wish this fight was more memorable. Cause he's a... Whoa, what the... What is that?
My body.
My body. I can't move. Ow. I think, you know what? I feel like that's what they're trying to do with the fear in Metal Gear Solid 3. Like, take the idea behind Vamp and, like, flesh it out to something more dramatic. Jumping from tree branch to tree branch instead of jumping from wall to wall. Even then, I kind of forget about the fear fight, too. When you take into context that the last boss that you fight, besides the Harrier, is Fat Man. The last Dead Cell member you fight is Fat Man. Before this.
My body.
It's hard to top wine-drinking roller skating man. Come on, he's on the ropes. Just one more shot on him. Stop being so squirrely, dude. Got him. Miku Miku, how are you? Just in time to watch me succeed. You must be gamers. Tomeboy, what's up? He didn't watch the Super Mario 16-star speedrun. Sorry, Vamp. I'm the only one who can backwards long jump. Common, what's up? You literally never remember the fear. It's like it wants to be memorable. But you know, we took down Vamp.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the president gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Stupid Vamp and his shadow paralysis
Did you catch all
jutsu.
that? I didn't make it on time.
Ninja.
Arsenal's going active.
Yeah.
See, we thought
I
the
heard.
cyborg was
The
the
hostage
ninja. Turns out it
rescue's
was
gonna have
Vamp
to
this whole
wait.
time.
I'm going
He
after
walks on
Emma.
water, he
We'll
runs
secure
on
the computer
walls.
room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need
Did I
more
manage to
time.
avoid drowning?
That's
Not
why
yet.
we need her.
But we're about to.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Probably trapped in the locker, just like her big brother. Oh yeah. Alright, I took down Vamp non-lethally, so I should be able to get his dog tag, right? Or is that not until later? Trying to remember how that goes. We got the dog tag that Fat Man drops, but it was Peter Stillman's. Just double checking. I'm not missing it, right? Maybe later is when I get his dog tag. Yeah, I think I'm good. I don't see anything on the floor here. And if I missed it, so what? I'm trying to get as many dog tags as I can just because I want to unlock some cool stuff for later. But it's not really necessary. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, the nerd doesn't have a map for this area. I'm gonna have to find it again. Map doesn't have a tag. Okay. Cool. Good to know I'm not missing it then. But do. Is it? Here we go. Activating nerd. Got any games installed on this thing? League of Legends? Sorry, I don't need any more salt. We're done with that. Wow, see, The salt on radar is telling me something. It's telling me something specific. Knock, knock. I knocked before entering. You can't say I'm rude. Oh, those are the only bosses that have dog tags. Got it.
Right?
Also, please, is this a family tradition at this point?
Who are you?
I never realized Jennifer Hale voiced
I'm getting you
Emma.
out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help.
Shepard, yeah, and also Bayonetta now.
I'll prove it.
That
Do you
range.
have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Also, now that Jennifer Hale voices Bayonetta, anytime I hear Bayonetta, I can only hear Naomi from Metal Gear Solid 1 with her British accent. Quote
you hear
unquote
me now?
British.
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I
Raiden.
need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The president.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
That's so cute I can't bear it.
Ooh, something's
Come on.
shaking.
We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
Raiden looks like a fish when he is swimming. Like he's got scales on his back. You know, I never thought of it like that. Like one of those sharks. Oh, the frame rate. We gotta go, Emma. She's got her convention lanyard and everything. Whoa!
We better move.
I can't.
Uh-oh.
I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most.
That may be true.
When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later.
There's no
But
follow-up
first,
to that. It
we
just
have to
made me
get out of
true.
here.
No! I hate water!
There's gotta be a lot more of it if we don't leave.
Swim.
Emma!
I can't swim!
We have to
You
go.
can do it.
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water.
Oh, is that supposed to be their pool?
Blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes.
I hate water. Leave me here where all the water is coming so that I can drown. No.
I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest.
I think Emma's voice is closer to her
First,
normal
we'll head to
speaking
filter
voice.
chamber 2,
That is a lot of
then
range.
we'll
I'm
take a
impressed.
break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
There were a couple of mines on the way, but don't worry, I exploded
Look,
them
Emma, I have an idea.
with my face.
Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster.
That's not as comforting as you think it is, Raiden. You guys think Raiden would be a good dad? Him and Rose. Oh man, that is something to think about.
Let's go.
I just realized.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong
Well, not
with
if you're
my eyes.
swimming. That's actually real bad. That makes like
I wear them for show.
your contacts absorb the
girls?
pool water and ocean
No, it's
water,
not
and then
like
you could
that.
get an eye
I like
infection.
glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No.
Don't imply that,
Someone
Raiden.
more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
I think Grandpa Max would make a better guardian. Wow. Man, that is somehow related to my question, Common. You just don't even know it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Raiden said listen to his heartbeat, right? Well, how about I take a little bit of this? That should help a little bit. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Man, her oxygen meter isn't very big. She needs to do some breathing exercise. I guess I missed a mine. Go, 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 go. And look at that, we made it! Easy! Emma's dying. Clear. You alright? There you go. Now you don't have to fear the water. If you're asleep.
Raiden, take Emma to...
Raiden, take Emma and go to Strike. Yep.
All right, if you're not gonna follow me, I'm just gonna have to bring you over. Hey, what? That works. Oh, I have to call a snake now? Oh. Common says the problem with Vamp is he feels too powerful. Probably. And I mentioned this before, but like I just feel like you don't get enough time to know Dead Cell as people. They fixed that in Metal Gear Solid 3 with the Cobra unit, I think.
Heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid.
Ari's heading out for the night. Hey, thanks for coming on by, man. Hope you're having a good break and
I
hope you're having a good
remember your brother
weekend.
giving me a piggyback ride.
Dead Cell's
I was
weakest part of
sleeping
this
with my ear
game.
against
Yeah,
his
I just
glass.
wish it wasn't the
I could hear his
case.
heartbeat.
Like, they're so cool, but they're
like you
not
were
really
close.
characters.
We
They're just
were.
bosses.
Back then, we were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids.
Okay, as long as you understand that.
You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Who's calling me? We're having a moment.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job.
Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
It's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the
Best
upper
line in
level
the game.
destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah.
He's
I
so
remember
proud.
You should be able to go down
He's so
by way of
proud.
Strut L. Try and get over there.
We did it, Colonel. We're not
She's been
dead.
injected with something and she can't walk
Are
without
you
any
happy?
help.
Take her with you.
Do I get a
Free
gold
your
star?
hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
I hope there are no guards here, right?
We've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks
We
like
get Anacon's
everybody's
seal of
aboard
approval.
Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay.
Okay, but it's not like you're using a phone. Are you just like pressing your ears together?
How?
EE?
Yeah, that's
Is that
what
you?
they must be doing.
How?
Oh no.
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
Oh, you know that's not true.
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the
Okay, how would she know who
That's not
Otacon
what
is?
this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden,
When
get
we
her
were
over
kids, we
here
used to go to
right now.
Otacon all the time.
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Hal would always
Most
take
of
me
the
to the
enemies
artist
aboard
alley and buy
Arsenal,
these weird
but I
pictures.
suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Right?
There are pictures of like robots wearing bikinis.
I'll get her there.
They're art, Snake. I know that's a thing you can do, but am I really willing to do that? All right, it's for the codec content. You know, just making sure Emma gets a good rest. She's been under a lot of stress lately.
Oh, Venus and Cancer.
What was that? Hold on, I need to hear that closer.
You have the Pentaz. Shoot a fight.
Oh, I have to call her codec? I don't think I have her codec.
What do you think you're doing to her?
CPR? I swear, it's all medically above board. Okay, time to wake up now. 14152. Oh well. Does she tell you that? Maybe that's later. Or was it in a cutscene and I just forgot? Probably. I do that a lot.
You perv!
What?
Unbelievable! What do you think you're doing at a time like this? Keep your hands to yourself.
Alright. I hope she slaps me like when Meryl slaps Snake. Because I think Raiden deserves it. I thought I was leading you by the hand. Oops. Wait. I need the controls from Colonel again. I seem to have forgotten them. Oh, I've left her behind. I'm sorry, Eva. You okay? That's not how you lead her. Action button. This is the punch button. Okay, got it. I'm playing the PC version of the game, so the controls aren't exactly what I remember. He's like Rudo from Zelda. At the very least, I'm not throwing her into the walls. Action button.
Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system.
Except it's covered in seawater now?
This is my program.
What?
Why did the President give it to you?
Why do you even have it?
Did something happen to the President?
Make Sprint carry Rudo and leave him behind. Oh, is that what you do in the Zelda Ocarina multi-world? That's actually clever.
President. He's dead.
What?
I didn't do it.
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what
computers don't have those.
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
What kind of wet drive?
Surprised.
Malware either way.
That-
Good
that
thing that
time?
GW doesn't have malware, anti-malware bytes
How about
installed.
the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been
They
told.
cheaped out on the cybersecurity.
Can you tell me what you know?
No chaos monkeys, no
But
nothing.
it's hard to put into words.
Right. Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal Gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive
They have
data
ExpressVPN,
processing system capable
doesn't
of
protect
controlling
them.
information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You're not making You lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis.
Just say Twitter.
Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated. Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption. Up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
Barbara Streisand.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About
At least
30
4.
to 40,000?
Right. That's what was announced at the turn of the century. But there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community.
Remember Mega Man Legends
Information
3?
regarding
No.
the remaining 60,000
Patriots
was
deleted it.
suppressed by the Patriots.
Oh my goodness.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a
They
gene
stopped
looks like?
Keiji
Did you count
Inafune
for
by
yourself?
making good
There are
games.
research
He
organizations.
made Mighty Number 9 instead.
Course. And their reports have already been
Damn you,
settled.
Patriots.
They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports.
GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in
Emma, the only thing you
history.
understand is
So what we're
HTTP
talking
means
about
head-to-toe
is one
protection.
huge censorship system for deleting information which might
And what
be
does the S stand
inconvenient to
for
the
in
Patriots.
HTTPS?
Exactly. The
Head-to-toe
actual
protection
physical
shoes.
core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion hammets.
I
That's a lot of
suppose
ham.
that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
You don't understand a
So
bit.
Arsenal Gear was actually designed
Don't
to
lie,
protect
Raiden.
the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes.
Whatever.
It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons. And is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
Oh, damn.
You mean the Y2K problem?
I can see Common's house from here.
If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure
Jeez.
program. Using the
I
internet
can't
at
remember
full
when Times
capacity.
Square looked like that. There's so few billboards.
Organization. Every key facility
Oh, look at these
throughout the
90s
world.
ass computers.
In addition, the same program
Love them.
was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Tell me
Yes,
Office Space was
and
real?
Everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
70s and 80s government computers.
Do you really know the basic
They
principles
probably
on how
still are.
data is
we
exchanged?
know they're still using
Nobody's aware
computers
of
from
it,
like
but
the
there's
70s.
a subsystem in place.
They're too scared
It's
to
about
replace
be
them.
activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to
For some
burn out
things.
every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably. But the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not
They're
your
gonna
fault.
feed
If it
GW
wasn't
the
for the
entirety of
terrorists-
Wikipedia.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
Well, I think he just knows one phrase now. It's "you must be Ames."
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
What was that? What was the point about the canary then? Well, just like canaries look out for toxic gas,
I'll give it
the
my
parrot
best.
gets on the voice chat in Discord and looks out for toxic
Dead
people.
body, not a pretty sight.
Ew.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything.
Oh. I can see Common's house from the top of that building King Kong climbed, the Chrysler building. Now, wait a minute.
What are
I
those
heard it was
sticks
the
in your
Empire State.
These? They're lacquered chopsticks.
Yum.
They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
All right, in.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Now, what does that mean?
Let's go.
Ryder just drops the topic. Like, okay, I see where this is going. Lady, I have a girlfriend, apparently.
Emma, you okay?
The Patriots lied and altered the info in King Kong. Now call Rose just to ensure her that nothing is happening.
Jack, is that you?
Nothing is happening, and call me Ryden. Man, Common, you were right. Like the very instant Colonel says, Rose, you have to call him Ryden. That's his code name. It's like, all right, I'll call you Ryden. And then the very next phrase she says, Jack, this is how you save.
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely. Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was
He's embarrassed.
There are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
He goes online and shops for Gundam models.
Into your room. We'd known each other for almost a year, and you.
It's okay, Raiden. They're not nerdy.
It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Damn, he lives like that?
Rose?
No
Not even a little water heater to make instant ramen?
Pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
Just the waifu pillows on his bed.
Room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right.
So
after the mission. I understand.
I just never have a good feeling. Every time I save, I'm just like... I think that's the thing. I think just the fact that... when you're calling Rose, you're likely like in the middle of, oh, I need to save before this boss fight, or I'm ready to end for the day. But consistently, it's more like, man, I just want a little checkpoint. Why do I have to deal with this this drama? Oh yeah, I should call Snake.
If you shoot those pipes along the ceiling or the floor, jets of steam will escape. Use it to distract or burn the enemy.
Okay,
Remember, always use the
I thought this was somehow relevant to me escorting Emma.
To throw some. Put your thermal.
Oh, you can see the dog tags with the thermal goggles? That's good to know.
Use the...
Man, Snake is really just for giving battle advice, huh? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. O2! Whoop. Come on. Come on. Focus on my heartbeat. My heartbeat that's being slowed down by drugs. Think about the drugs, Emma. Think about the drugs.
Raiden, a full light.
Billy Melon, nice egg. Welcome on in. How you doing today?
The consumption of the oat without the balaclava.
I have no idea. Wait, what did Snake say about the uniform? I think he was gonna give me some useful information. Does it also function as body armor? Peter Stillman, you got any information for me?
When you swing up.
I've given up. Whatever this Easter egg is, it's probably not worth it. What I will say is it's interesting that Snake's codec number is the same as Master Miller's in Metal Gear Solid 1. Please use all my pentasmin. We're almost there. Go, Emma, go. Go, Emma, go. Hop! And time! We've managed to avoid drowning. Once again. To throw yourself into a pit after talking to Rose, go to the nearest ledge and press the action button. Aw, there's so many buggies. Emma, it's fine. Just don't look at the bugs.
Bugs? I hate bugs!
Well, damn. I didn't know you didn't like the Looney Tunes. Put on Steven Universe next time or something. Check this out. Check this out. Ew. Right in your face. Hold on. Use a grenade launcher for the rest of them. Now this is extermination. Okay, this is getting disgusting. I can't see. Oh man, did I reload some bugs into my grenade launcher? Good. Jeez, how many of them are there? Where'd they even come from? Go away. Go away. Stop it. It's like I'm spraying Raid. There you go. After this mission Raiden, you can get a job with the Orchid Man. Probably pays better than Foxhound. Oakley dokley. You alright, Emma? Doesn't mind a little cold. Wonderful. Alright, it's time to go, young lady. To your room. You're in a lot of trouble. I hear you're out here designing nuclear weapons or something. Your brother and I have a lot to talk about. Pistol whip the bugs like Ocelot. It's such a shame that there's no game where you like play as Ocelot and find out what he's doing through the course of like everything ever. Well, here we go. Here's where it's gonna matter. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to remember what happens right after this, but I'm thinking this might be a decent place to end it for the night. Let me think. There's a part I'm thinking of. That, let's say involves the sniper rifle. Is that right after this? Or is it a while from now? If it's soon, I may actually save that for the next time I stream this. Boom, 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 boom. It's close. Okay. Yeah, everybody, I think we streamed for a decent amount of time. I think we need to give Emma a little bit of a rest. And let's just call it for the night. It's an awkward place to end. But if I go further than this, then it'll be past midnight. It's almost midnight right now, and I need to be somewhere tomorrow. So I think this is a good place. We rescued Emma, everybody. Otacon can rest easy.
If you see a likely hand...
Yeah. I don't? Oh well, I guess I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I'll just stay inside all day and never go anywhere. Do you want that? Cards cannot wait. Nope. I gotta get some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Going to the card store tomorrow. Don't you know? It's gonna be great. I'm gonna sell off some cards that I probably should have sold like months ago because they've dropped in price from $100 to $30.
Trying to break into your room.
Damn.
Rose, just
Emma will
forget
have a
about
bright
it.
future.
me.
Absolutely.
I said I did it
Nothing
because I
bad
was worried
happens to
about
the
you,
Emmerichs.
but it wasn't
Nothing.
just that. I was suspicious. I thought there might be someone else.
Someone else?
Like Emma Emmerich?
Another woman.
What?
Rose.
I really thought so, because sometimes you're so horribly
Not the
cold.
cards don't drop.
You know
Hey, it happens. You know,
I'm
at the very least, I can
serious.
sell it off
Sometimes
now.
I feel like you're pushing me away. So I...
Did you get in?
Yeah.
Are you satisfied now? There wasn't anyone there, was there?
No. No, there was no one there. There was absolutely no one in your room. Not
No
another
one and
woman,
nothing.
Not me. Not even you.
Rose.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, that's all. Talk to you later.
Ooh. I'm definitely mentally exhausted after every time I talk to Rose. And you know what? Good on Raiden for having more patience than I. But speaking of waiting, you're gonna have to wait till Monday for possibly the conclusion of Metal Gear Solid 2. Right, I have to end the scene doing this way. Okie dokie. You know what? It's Saturday, but I did y'all a misjustice, an injustice by not using Friday night yesterday. Because I forgot. I forgot it was Friday. So here you go. Friday night music on a Saturday. You can still disco dance. Everybody, everybody. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I gotta call it. I mean, it is. Daylight savings time is ending. So, you know, we get an extra hour, but I'd rather use that extra hour for sleep because I'd never get a chance to. We'll finish this game on Monday, hopefully, and then we can get everything ready for Sonic Frontiers on Tuesday. This is the one. This is the one. I feel it. I feel it in my Ghiblies. After Halo Infinite failed to be the new Breath of the Wild for me. Maybe Sonic can scratch the itch. Maybe. And if it doesn't, then we got Tears of the Kingdom. Guarantee that'll be a new Breath of the Wild. Literally. Sleep? What that? That's the part where you voluntarily make yourself unconscious for like 4 to 6 hours a night. Maybe sometimes even less. It is a weakness, but you know, it's a character flaw. Let's go find somebody to raid tonight. But if you haven't already, you can follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I play this or any other video game. You can usually catch me playing RPGs, Nintendo games, games with a lot of story in them. Because that's why I always played video games as a kid. You just experience these worlds and plots and stories and characters as if I was in the world. So, you know, that's why I love Metal Gear Solid. Their stories are definitely unique as far as video games go. So yeah, links are in the chat for the Twitter, YouTube, Discord, all that stuff. And I'll see you around, everybody. If you're going to sleep, have a good one, but it is the weekend, so let's keep the party rolling. But if you are going to sleep, have a good night, stay clucky, no pressure. Bye-bye, everybody.